Mayor Noble, what do you think it will take to get to having these 1,000 housing units in 5 years?
Yeah, we're going to be doing continued work to encourage people to develop here in the city of Kingston. Our new zoning code is doing a lot of that work for us. We already have people coming to the planning board. We think that all of these new tools and initiatives that we're going to have is putting us on the right track, and we're going to continue to market the city as a great place to build housing, and we're going to get it done.
What types of housing do you see? Like, are you seeing ADUs, missing middle? Like, what types?
Yes, so we see all types of housing. So everything from accessory dwelling units to rental units to new houses being built here in the city of Kingston. So and we're going to be looking to all of our partners to be able to help us achieve this task, but we've set a goal, and so now we're going to work toward meeting it.
Now, do you see a lot of this coming from nonprofits, like smaller, individual developers, or larger developers? Who do you see getting involved in this?
At this point, we plan to have everyone get involved. So from the private developers to the nonprofit housing developers to private individuals, we need everybody to chip in to be able to help us build here in Kingston. And I think that the timing is right. The foundation has been set, and so now we're just ready to get started.
And how does housing fit into the city's sustainability plans, like in terms of how are you going to make that kind of fit in?
Yeah, so our housing stock here in the city of Kingston needs to be updated. Much of our housing stock is very old and inefficient, and so being able to renovate, replace units, create new units that meet all of today's new energy standards. Much of the building going on now in the city is going to be all electric, which allows for renewable energy to be easily added to the projects. So yeah, we're very much looking forward to the future, and feels like it aligns really well with our plans.
And in terms of transportation, where do you see it make it to things be able to be safe for all users, to encourage people to get out and roll or walk as well to get around?
Yeah, so we're going to continue to work on our efforts to make our city more accessible. So with all of the projects that we have coming up to be able to replace sidewalks, to rebuild our streets, it's all happening at the right time. And so we really want to be able to make sure that all of our roadways are available and accessible to all of our users. And we're literally going to do it block by block. And that's going to be what helps kind of set Kingston apart from other places.
And what do you have to? What message are you sending to? Because I know I've seen the ghost spikes around, and everything. What message do you send to what the city's doing to, prevent there from being any situation where there'll ever be another ghost spike or ghost shoes out in the city?
Our goal is to be able to make sure that we are creating infrastructure that is safe and accessible. But again, we also have to work on making sure that drivers are taking their time and being cautious. And a lot of that comes down to enforcement. And so the Kingston Police Department has been out there writing lots of tickets, and will continue to do so until people learn the rules of the road.
And what role does engineering have to play in making people drive safer?
Yes, every time we look at a new street and we renovate a street, we are working on engineering to make sure that those streets are as accessible and safe as we possibly can.
Thank you, Mayor Noble.